Is Joey Nemet leading the way. Nice play by Nemet. Nemet right up the gut.
Off Nemet, touchdown McMaster!
This time Kozina, nice kick block on a little counter play.
Well, they've been bouncing back and forth between Nemet and Kozina today.
So I'm chilling on campus at 1280. You know, my first question for you guys is, I'm a fan of both your games, but what is it about the other guys' game that you guys really like and really respect?
Well, I think in terms of Jordan DJ, I really respect the intensity that he plays the game with. It seems that regardless of whether he's getting the ball or not on a play, there's like an aggressiveness to the way that he comes about the game. And I feel like ever since he got here that that's something that I feel that I've tried to sort of implement in my game as well.
Joey's a competitor, and I love that about him. The way he reads the holes, it's just like he has this like innate intuitiveness about it. Like he finds it and he hits it. He's probably got a little bit more speed than I do, and he can hit that hole a little bit quicker.
But I know you guys are both competitive, so when you're in the huddle together and the other guy's number is called on a big play, when I know you want the ball, how do you react?
Part of my game is kind of, I like to run the ball, but I also like to block, and I've kind of been doing more of that recently. And throwing a good block is, for me, just as satisfying as making a big run, and I'm sure Joey would say the same thing.
He's right, I will say the same thing. Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously every player wants to make the big play, but, you know, I mean, in the end, it's about the team.
Looking across the conference, there's some great backfield tandems. Where do you guys stack up?
I think we're right up near the top. I think we stack up very well against all the other tandems in the league.
I don't really care how we stack up against them, to be completely honest. If we get a W and, you know, D-Hall's making the plays or Quinlan's making the plays or our defense coming up big, as long as, you know, we win, how we stack up against them. If another tandem rushes for 300 yards and we get 50 on the ground and we win, who cares?
Speaking of comparing yourself to those tandems, that's something I've noticed that they all have nicknames. So Western is Theriva, Guelph it's Funk, you know, Laurier it's Eminem, and in Ottawa it's the House of Parliament backfield. That's a lie, I just made that up. Yeah. But what is your nickname? Do you guys have one yet?
I've heard a couple. I've heard James Edwards call us Kozina. and then I've also heard, I think, the one I like the best is Kojo.
When Mac was winning Yates Cups, it was because of great backfields with either Kojo and Kyle Pierre or Kyle and Jesse Lumsden. Now you guys have, once again, a 1-2 rushing attack. Do you think it's going to be a difference to take you guys over the top to win the Yates?
I really hope so. I mean, for me personally, to be even mentioned in the same sentence as some of those great backs that have been here is like is a real honor.
Yeah, those are some pretty boss running backs you just named off there, and it's definitely gonna help us, I think, for sure.
Well, whether you call them Kojo or Kozina, you might be calling them champions. It's been a pleasure. All the best, fellas.
Thanks, Ethan. Thank you.
This University Rush feature is brought to you by Pioneer Petroleums, proud sponsor of OUA football and the OUA Athlete of the Week.